Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I would like to talk about friendship. And what brought up this topic was a conversation I had with my younger sister, and she was talking about how, you know, some people think it's okay to go weeks or even months without talking to your friends. And genuinely, we both felt really weird about that, considering we're thinking or considering if it's really possible to build strong bonds when you're that distant. And we were also talking about how that's probably, maybe not, but probably why people feel lonely even when they have, friends. So this got me thinking about friendship in general. And it seems like something very simple to everybody, like just find somebody, adopt them as a friend, and be like, yeah, let's go about our life and whatever. But you know, reality is really more than just that simple thing. You know, I believe that true friendship is about commitment, and it is about truly getting to know someone. Most of the time, we tend to do that more in romantic relationships and forget that even in friendships we have to you know put in efforts to know people and get to know about their flaws and the whole package they come with, really, and still choosing to stay by their side anyway, even if they're crazy or out of it. And I believe fully that friendship is about growing together, learning to let go of habits that don't serve the relationship, and maybe even picking new habits. There's so many things you can learn from somebody. And it also means overcoming inevitable bumps in the road, whether they're small annoyances or bigger misunderstandings. If you really want to keep a friendship or form a bond with somebody, you have to be able to go through all of that. Mm. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the connection you have with that person is worth fighting for. And well, some are not worth fighting for, really. If somebody feels like the worst person you've ever met or something like that, it's best to let go. But if it's somebody that's for a long time you guys have impacted each other positively and all of that, I think it's I think that kind of friendship is very much worth fighting for. And for me, maintaining these connections is key. I try my best to stay in touch with my friends, even if it's just a quick text or sending, videos, memes, all of that on social media or calls. These days, I don't really call a lot, but I text. I tend to text, but I don't call a lot, which I'm trying to do. But, you know, it can just be a short message. You don't really have to like have a full on conversation for the whole day. It can just be, oh, hey, I'm checking up on you and all of that. I'm really curious about, other people's take on friendship or what they have to do to keep their friendship alive. Is it like the thing where you're like, oh, no matter how much I don't talk to a person, when we meet, we get to catch up, we talk about everything? Because for me, I can't get back there. If I feel like a mental connection to somebody or whatever, I try to put that person, keep that person around, basically. Not physically, but people give the excuse of, oh, out of sight, out of mind. So when you don't see, blah blah blah, you're not really in mind. For me, when I really care about somebody or feel that this person is really special to me, I make sure to keep the person in sight, not physically, but I make sure to contact the person, talk to the person when I can, and things like that, so that the person doesn't get out of mind. Because I tend to forget people. I tend to like lose people from my, mind. And because I don't want to lose somebody from my mind, I call the person, text. Most of the time I text now, I text the person, and you know, all of that. So I'm curious about how you all maintain your friendships and what are your strategies for staying connected. Especially when life is really life right now with, adulthood stress. So I'd love to hear your thoughts because honestly, I think we are all still figuring things out. And I believe that some people are making mistakes with friendship and some people are on the right path and all. So I'd like to know, how does your friendship work? And like, be honest, how does it really work? If it's a kind of thing where you guys don't talk for a very long time, are you in that state where you feel lonely because you don't talk to people a lot, or are you in that space where you're like, yeah, I still have this friend there, so yeah, there are people out there for me and there are people, there standing by me even though we don't talk a lot. So yeah, I'd like to know. So comment and leave your comments, and let's have a conversation. So thanks for watching, and you know, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and let's all learn together and learn from each other and grow together. Thank you. And share.